Hi everyone. Um, I have a little haul to do. Actually, it's probably going to get long because of some of the things that are in it, but I just wanted to show you some of the things I've gotten recently and why I've gotten them. Um, if you've been watching on Sundays, you've noticed that I've been making these little card bobbins, and I had been putting them in these little divider baskets. Okay, but I have a drawer to put them in. The thing of it is that I didn't really want to stack them like that. So I thought maybe, just maybe, there might be a better solution at Dollar Tree. And these little baskets, I've got some of these that I keep images in, but they are going to work perfectly. I can actually put a few more in here because I can put a few in this way. And there's lots of room here. I still have room to put some more in that way. So these little boxes have lids that snap, and then they will go in the drawer and they will stack in the drawer. So this, I think, is just a slightly better option. And I figured if I didn't use them for this, if it didn't work for this, then what I could do was put images in these like I have in the past. So they only had 3 of the turquoise ones. Now, after looking at them, they have clear ones, and I will use these for something, but I might get clear ones for this project instead, simply so that I could see the threads color through it better. I didn't think about that when I was getting them, so sometimes things work, and quite frankly, they will let you return it as long as you have the receipt. So I could swap it out for the clear ones if I wanted to, but since these are the colors I'm using, I'll probably keep these and then just get clear ones to oh yeah, that's gonna work really well in the drawer. So that's probably what I'm gonna do, is just go get some clear ones. But then they've got other things that I have picked up. This is called Halloween leather, and there were several different designs. I am working on collecting things to do a Poe, Edgar Allan Poe journal, and I thought this would be fun to cut pieces out of and use on something as on the cover. You could sew it. It's really kind of cool. And there were other designs. The other designs just didn't trip my trigger as well. I'm not even going to try to put that back. There was one that had like poison labels on it, but they didn't show very well. So I just didn't get that. I've been wearing a green thumbnail, and because it's split, it's almost always split. I've got to fix it up again now. And I was looking for, I usually buy nail glue. I couldn't find any this time, so I thought I'd try this. It's supposed to be a harden, strengthen thing, so I thought I'd try that to glue my fingernail back together. Then they had, in the Halloween stuff, they had a bunch of new bottles. And can you see that it says unfiltered poison, wool of bat, witch's brew, trimmed spider hair. I specifically got these because I wanted to use this poison one on my Poe journal. I'm going to just tie it on the cover part of the junk jewelry. I have some tiny bottles. Specifically, I have a couple of tiny antique bottles that I probably will use for that. And in that same section, they had these rub-on transfers. They've got 3 or 4, I think they've got like 4 different ones, but since I'm not really doing the trick-or-treat kind of thing or the Halloween kind of thing, I wanted this one because it's more of the I don't know, suspense Poe kind of thing. Anyways, I got 2 of them because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And there again, that's for my, I need to create a box that has just that stuff in it. And of course the Halloween stuff is in right now. So they had this fabric, and I bought fabric to make Jeff head covers, do-rags, skull caps, whatever you want to call them. And I thought this one, he would like that one too. So I picked that up for him. I haven't even shown it to him yet, but I picked it up for him. And then I bought this one for my creepy stuff. I couldn't tell exactly what's on it because, you know, it's got bats and it looks like it's got spider webs, but you have to kind of, when they're stuck together like this and can't open them, you kind of have to just kind of get it. But for $1.25 for a fat quarter, they're not too bad. And I was right, there is a giant spider on it. Just a minute and I'll open it up. There's some poison bottles. Bottles, spiders, bats. So I really kind of liked that one. I also got a couple of these packages of these little guys. I have a lot of these, and when I was sorting them the other day, I realized I've either used all my flowers or I didn't ever buy very many flowers. So I got the 2 different packages of flowers because I wanted to complete my collection, I guess is what it was. But I also know that I have some plans to use some of these different kinds of these wooden things. They say wood, but I think they're pressed cardboard. So let's move some of this. Where are we going to move it to? Up here. Okay. When I was playing with my resin for the 24-hour live stream, I know I have some of these somewhere. These are just little tiny plastic cups. They're like mini solo cups. There's 20 in here. I got these to mix resin in. That's kind of the plan. I didn't have anything good and I couldn't find these, so I will put them somewhere where I can find them. Yeah, maybe like with the resin. So anyways, that's the plan for these. And then I showed these before, and I went back and they didn't have very many turquoise ones. Most of what I got was blue or purple, but I bought 8 packages of these because I found out they actually fit in my map drawers. And not everything fits in the map drawers because they're a little too shallow. But because there's 2 heights in it, so they actually fit. And I am going to, I'm working to sort out my map drawers a little bit. So that's why I got so many of those. For one thing, if you don't get stuff while they've got it, sometimes you can't get it. And these are in the school section, I think. Yeah, see, they're desk organizers, so they're in the school supplies, so they may be gone very shortly. And I actually got this to show y'all, that and the fact that I'm kind of out of black. They used to put their baker's twine on a big spool, and it's coming like this now. And I hadn't looked for any for a long time, so it really doesn't matter, but I had used up pretty much all the black I had, and black and white, and so I did get a black and white one, but I really got it more than anything to show y'all how it's coming so that you don't miss it, because it's not in the same place as it used to be. Okay. Then Helen came and took me out one afternoon because it's been kind of crazy around here, and we just kind of needed to take a fun day, and she was going to do it. So I took some time and I went with her, and we went to, I think, 4 thrift stores. We didn't get a lot, either one of us, but I did find a few things. So did she. Not as much as we usually find, but, and you know, I bought stuff I didn't need, but I'm really glad I picked this up because they've taken to putting this stuff in packages like this, and you can't really see what's in it. So it's hard to get, to decide whether or not to buy something. Now, this was only $3, so it wasn't a big deal, but it could have had a ton of stuff in it that I was not going to use. So I was real pleased to get some stuff that I thought was fun. I'm going to go ahead and show them to you because there's a lot of fun stuff in here. And I'm starting to really like little tiny stamps. And let's bring it in a little bit for these. That might help. Okay. See this little, like a Christmas tree and a snowflake and joy. Little summer thing. I really liked this one. This one's got holly and holly berries on it. These little snowflakes were really cute too. And that kind of thing is something that I think that I'll use. I don't know that I'll use that one. This one's got a little dove. And I don't usually use stars very much, but you know, they're in here. They're small. They're not like they're on the big wooden things. So, but I was really excited when I got this one and got it out. Let's see if I can figure out how you're supposed to see it. There we go. See, this is a little fairy. And so this is another little fairy. And this little fairy, if she's a fairy, she's laying on her wings, but she's still probably a fairy. So this one's called Flower Fairies. And I know I'll use that. And I didn't even realize that was in there when I got these. So that was kind of, you know, it was a fun surprise. Just a minute, let me get them out because, you know, you have to, oh, okay. That one's tight in there. Okay. This is some zoo animals. And I have another little book I've been sort of thinking about collecting stuff for called Life's a Zoo. And I thought that might be fun to use. Now then, I'm not even going to try to shove that back in there. I think I need to trim its little thing. I probably won't use this one. But it was in there. So, you know, it's just little words. This is more for making cards, I think, you know, or, oh, actually, it's kind of like a planner one because it's got appointment, doctor appointment, school start, church activity. So this is really more like a planner kind of set. I was able to see this one, and I thought it was really cute. I kind of thought it was fun. This one is, what is it called? Build a Robot. Oops, sorry. Doesn't help when I turn it where you guys can't see it, doesn't. It has different robot heads. There's 6 of them, and then 2 different kinds of bodies. And it has a cat robot and a dog robot. So that looked kind of fun. Okay, I guess I'm in too close, aren't I? I'm sorry, guys. And I'm going to pull this one out. But this one has some fun, this giggle, laugh things. This love. This would be good for a lot of things. Cards especially. There again, don't know that I would use that one that much. Okay, this one's really cute. I'll pull it out. This one's kind of a Halloween-y thing, but it's really kind of cute. And I like this little spider. It's, you know, I probably won't use it all very much, but I thought it was cute, and so we have that one. And then this one was another one that made me really excited to have. This one is another set of fairies, and actually I bought the whole box because of this one. You see, it's got 3 different mushrooms. I've been wanting a mushroom stamp. Don't know why I did, but I wanted a mushroom stamp, and I could see this one in the box, and it had the fairy and the mushrooms, and I love this little frog and a little snail. So I actually bought the box because of this. So I was real tickled to get the other fairy stamp and some of the other things that were in here. There's these little word stamps in here as well. So, but yeah, I bought the whole box because of this one. But I got a pretty good deal, I think. Okay, I'll have to put those all back together in just a little bit. Deal with them. Okay. Then, same store. They've had a bunch of Anna Griffin stuff. Oops. Okay. Sorry. They've had a bunch of this Anna Griffin stuff, and they've had really high prices on it. Ridiculous kind of prices. I mean, they've had it. Oh, it's been a month since we were in there, and a lot of it, some of it's gone, but a lot of it was still there, and that tells me that their price is too high on it, for sure. And they definitely had prices too high for me to even think about. But I had a coupon for a discount, so these weren't quite so bad, and I was real tickled when I got into them because these are embossing folders. They're all embossing folders. Well, and then some of them are embossing and cut folders. But this is a 5x7, which will go through my Big Shot. And then this one is a border. So it matches the embossing folder. So it's a border that matches this folder. So I thought that was really cool to have the 2 different pieces that matched. So I'm let's move those to the side while we get those. This one is, see, these designs are really cool. So this is the big design, and then the little design does something to pull off of here. So it's not the same. It's not just a piece of this. It's designed to go with it, which I thought was really kind of cool. I don't have anything like this. Some of them are probably ones that, you know, I might not use as much because they're not me, but like I really like this one, but this one's a little flouncy, or I don't know, but it would be really cool in a Victorian journal. So this one is little ropes or chains or something. It's knit, but it's like ropes or chain. This one says Dad. And this one. So see, those were all really fun, and they were, like I said, they were all sealed up. You can't look at things anymore. I actually took them to the, because I was afraid they might be all the same thing. So I actually took them to the counter and asked to open it. Now these are really cool, and I haven't played with them, but these are emboss and cut things from what I can tell. Okay, oh, those are coming, and they're coming off, so I'm gonna have to do some gluing. You see that these little guys have come off, so I'll have to work with those. But you see that's a nice lady. This is a lady. Can you see it from here? This way, yeah. A lady, and her dress goes, and then it's got the frame in it. So, and then this one's just little hearts, and I'm not sure whether these are just extra embossing or how they're going to work, since I've never had an embossing folder like this before. I know how the cutting part works, and see, this one's going to cut out a frame too. So I will have to play with those a little bit and see what happens. This one, the cutting frame is loose, so I will have to do some mending to these. But those were my other purchase there. I have to put all that mess back together and take care of it. But, and then I got we got a couple more things in a couple of different places. I got this. I hate it when they put stickers on them. Let's see if I can get them both off. Oh, good. That one's gonna ruin it. Okay. I'll have to play with that some. Anyways, I got this because I thought it'd make a fun baby book. So that's the plan with that. And then I've been collecting Dr. Seuss stuff. And this was a Dr. Seuss Golden Book. And I don't have a Dr. Seuss Golden Book. So I thought maybe I may make more than one Dr. Seuss book, because I have, you know, I've been collecting stuff. So I might make more than one idea with those. And then Helen and I did this thing where she found this pad of graph paper, but it's got red lines. Can you see that? And it sure doesn't look like she took half of it. She was supposed to be taking half of it. Yeah, maybe she did. Anyways, okay, and the lines don't go through to the back, which is really interesting, but because it was red, she got it. And we thought it was really cool. And then I found this, which is bigger. It's, I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be. It says tracing paper, but this is definitely not tracing paper. Anyways, I gave her half of this. So we shared. So we each got one thing and then shared it back and forth. And I just love this paper. And it's kind of green. It says Codex Book Company, Norwood, Massachusetts. 20 divisions per inch both ways. 200 by 300. You know what? This is probably architectural drawing paper. So anyways, that, guys, is my haul for today. I hope that you enjoyed this. I know it's not a really big haul, but you know, I'm trying to avoid buying stuff right now for several reasons. But you know, it's always fun to go on a treasure hunt with friends anyway. So I hope you have a great day. Go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.